Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now I'm back at it with Ego Rumor Mill, aka which is just like the title suggests, a rumor. Nothing official, but this is what's circling. This is what word on the streets. And you guys seen the title. I want to talk about it. They're talking about Mikey Garcia making his ring return to face Omar Figueroa in January, February. Now, a lot of people were under the impression that he would be fighting maybe Jorge Linares or Robert Easter Jr., right? And the Linares fight was quickly taken out when it was reported that Mikey Garcia turned down Golden Boy's offer. He said it was a fair offer. They wanted to make the fight, but something about the offer he didn't like. They weren't trying to hold him to a contract. They were with Cotto if he took a Miguel Cotto fight, but they were going to do a once and done with Jorge Linares. He still opted out of that. Now, I want to give my truest thoughts regarding this situation and be perfectly honest like I normally am with you guys. And this is my thoughts. I'm realistic. Personally, I think Mikey Garcia, Jorge Linares at 135, it's a unification. So I'd rather see that fight. Even more so than that fight, based on the stylistic fight matchup and the fact that it is also unification, I was really looking forward to Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. To me, that's a very compelling fight. You also have the built-in backstory, since Garcia just beat Broner, who is, you know what I mean, about billions and all that, and Robert Easter is signed to about billions, so it's already a built-in storyline. You know what I mean, like some Van Damme kickboxer when his brother got paralyzed by Tong Po. Knock Su Cow. Knock Su Cow. You know what I mean? So I was really looking forward to the Robert Easter Jr. fight. So it's kind of disappointing that either one of those, especially the Easter Jr. fight, doesn't look like it's going to come off next. However, I am realistic, and I will say this. Mikey Garcia, ever since he dealt with this whole top rank issue, the whole being on the sidelines and semi-retired, can't get a fight for 2.5 years, battling your promoter, all that shit. You know what I mean? Same shit Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Andre Ward went through with their promoters. He's been coming for it, and there's been nothing that has showed me that Mikey Garcia is in the business of ducking or not looking to challenge himself. Case in point, he took one tune-up fight, came back and fought a puncher in a different weight class at 135 who was a champion, who had beaten Ricky Burns and knocked his opponent out for the title, and that was Dejan Zlaticanin. I was at that fight. It was a nasty knockout. The whole stadium, we were in I think the MGM, and everybody just went like, oh, when we seen that knockout. Crazy knockout. Zlaticanin, I think, had like a 91% KO ratio, and he's a guy from Montenegro, so we didn't really know everything about him. You know what I'm saying? So he was still definitely a danger with his power, and Mikey Garcia chopped him up. So he did that, and then he comes back, instead of fighting, you know what I mean, a bum or fighting somebody at 135 that's like easy work, you know what I mean, top 10 or something. He fought Adrian Broner, right? And he did it at 140, and not only did he do it, he beat Broner very handily. Broner was beaten handily, and from everything we've seen and how Broner was talking, it looks like he prepared well. Looks like he was making weight, and he was confident he could beat Mikey Garcia. And Mikey Garcia just did his thing. And the guy coming up, that was the first guy coming up in weight who beat Broner. Like the other guys that beat Broner, the Sean Porters and the Marcos Maidanas, they were naturally bigger. So that was definitely a good win for Mikey Garcia. So again, the Jorge Linares would have been nice. Robert Easter Jr. is definitely up my alley. The Omar Figueroa, again, I'm not comparing it to the 135 fights because I, again, told you I feel those fights are better, but I don't think it's a horrible fight. Do I think Mikey Garcia is the more skilled fighter, more technical, cerebral fighter who does the cleaner work? Absolutely. But all things considered, it's not a horrible fight, and Mikey Garcia has been full steam ahead with his career ever since he came. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. He came when Pac came out of jail, and he was like, out on bail, fresh out of jail, and he had that energy, and he was just in the studio going crazy, recording his album in 3 days and banging out multiple songs, 250 songs in a week and stuff. That's kind of how Mikey Garcia came out the gates after he finally sewed up that Top Rank deal. He seemed confident and seemed ready to go. So I'm not going to hold it against Mikey Garcia to take this level of fight. Obviously, if he turned down the Golden Boy deal, he sees something on the side of the fence he's currently on where he probably feels like, you know what I mean, I can make cool money, stay active, make sure I'm not rusty, and then the Linares fight or the Easter fight can probably come in the future. So that's just how I look at it. And the other thing you got to keep in mind, say whatever you want, but Omar Figueroa is the only person to stop Robert Guerrero for whatever reason, and that includes people like Floyd Mayweather, Keith Thurman, that fought Robert Guerrero, Danny Garcia, and none of them stopped him. Those are facts. Omar Figueroa did. Now, obviously, he did it after Guerrero had already faced them guys, the Mayweathers, Thurmans, Garcias, and Aaron Martinez and all them. But he still did that and forced Guerrero into retirement. So he is coming off of a good win. Let me know what you guys think of the fight. Obviously, it's not as prolific as the 135 matches, but I'll definitely watch it. If Omar Figueroa hadn't fought Guerrero, then I would be really like, what? Because he took a long layoff and hadn't really done much. But he came back, beat Guerrero at 147, said he was probably going to move down to 140. So let's get it cracking. Now, I don't know all the particulars. I don't know if, like I said, it's still in the quote-unquote rumor stage. I don't know what weight this is happening at. I don't know if it's a catch weight above 140, 140. I don't know if Figueroa can even make 35 because he had trouble making 40, I believe. Maybe even 47. I remember he came in extremely heavy one of his fights. So I don't know the weight and all the particulars, but we'll have to wait this one out and see what is decided. Let me know what you guys think of this latest ego rumor mill. Mikey Garcia possibly to face Omar Figueroa. Does Figueroa have a shot? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.